OpenAI's Sora just got announced, and from looking at it, it looks like a lot of jobs are about to be replaced, but it also looks like a lot of industries are about to get a crazy tool that they can now start utilizing. So in today's video, we're gonna be going over exactly what OpenAI's Sora does, how it works, why people are terrified of it, and what this could potentially mean for businesses. Let's jump into my computer now and go over it together. This is the first example they shared. Sora can create videos up to 60 seconds featuring highly detailed scenes, complex camera motion, and multiple characters with vibrant emotions. Now the prompt for this video was beautiful, snowy Tokyo. City is bustling, the camera moves through the bustling city street, following several people enjoying the beautiful snow weather and shopping at nearby stalls. Gorgeous sakura petals are flying through the wind along with snowflakes. So very similar to Midjourney and OpenAI's DALL-E, we are now getting it in a video format. So we're getting text to video. So this is obviously fucking crazy, and we haven't seen this at this level before. We have other models like Pika and some other text to video, but to be honest, everything that I had used previously, I wasn't very impressed with. But by the looks of it, Sora, especially this one, a prompt, a movie trailer featuring the adventures of this 30-year-old spaceman wearing a red wool knitted motorcycle helmet, blue sky, salt desert, cinematic style, shot in 35 film, vivid colors. Look how crazy this looks. It literally looks real. It is insane. But think about the use cases for this for businesses. Think about the industries that this is going to disrupt. I mean, this example right here, Pixar must be shitting themselves. This is literally Monsters Inc. 4 made by text to video, right? So Pixar, Disney, they're probably terrified. Obviously, as we know, the entire film industry is shit scared of AI, and there's a huge amount of uproar over there for obvious reasons. People are scared for their jobs, it makes sense, but there is way more than just the film industry that can utilize this kind of tech. And I want to briefly touch on those different points in today's video. For example, imagine this as a Dior ad. Instead of someone having to go to a movie set to now film a video of them in a desert, dripping in the new Dior fashion that is out, they can now do it from a prompt. Thousands of versions can now be created for the same price of sending someone to a set to do one shoot, right? Think about the opportunities there for the fashion world. Think about the opportunities for young, small e-commerce stores that want to get their products out there. They want to get high quality ads. They want to get content for their social media. That is all something that can now be done using OpenAI's Sora. So this prompt here is historical footage of California during the gold rush. Look how insane that is. That's a Western movie in 12 months time, and it can all be created with text to video, which is just nuts, and it looks so good. Even like the color grade of the video itself looks so old, it's perfect. The buildings, this looks great. Imagine this playing in museums. Imagine being able to bring old Egyptian tombs to life in the Met Museum in New York. Think about what is now possible or sellable to the likes of these museums, to the likes of art galleries. We can now create immersive experiences around pretty much any piece of history that we have. Videos are created from text prompts. It's not as if you just press a button and it randomly generates. So we can get super detailed, we can get super structured, and in the future, who knows, maybe we can upload certain files that it reads from. We can have a huge prompt so that we can really fine tune it and tweak it to be exactly what we need. I, for one, would love an experience where I could see what my hometown looked like, or London as a whole looked like back in the 1800s or 1700s, and you can have this immersive walkthrough with some Apple goggles on or whatever it is. The opportunities really are endless. This one blew me away as well. We've literally got a third-person perspective, almost like a GTA play of someone driving a car. Now, obviously, this isn't someone actually driving a car, but think about what this can do for advertisements, a different perspective on these different videos, which is super valuable for any business to put together a high-quality ad and something engaging and never seen before. This one is reflections in the window of a train traveling through the Tokyo suburbs. This is mad because it looks real. I've been in the train in Tokyo. It looks exactly like that. And you catch the reflection of the woman. She looks real. So again, for advertising, this is great. Now, for people who fly drones commercially for a living, this is kind of terrifying because we have to ask ourselves the question, do we actually need drones anymore? Is there a future where drones don't exist and we can just use AI to map the area that we're trying to find and build these visual scenes just like this. Now, obviously, I don't think it's going to be a case of everyone loses their jobs and drones are obsolete. But of course, this should open your eyes as to the opportunities with photography and videography, specifically for travel companies and that kind of thing. This looks pretty good for just a text to video AI model. It looks pretty cool, and you can definitely see people creating some really cool concepts and stories just using this bit of kit. The way that you have to look at it is AI isn't coming in to replace humans, it's coming in to assist humans to save them time on things that have originally taken a long time. You know, whereas this may have cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a scene made for a movie, now it costs a fraction of the price, or at least a fraction of the price to now create a concept and almost like a mood board for them to then go out and create the real thing. So there's always two ways of looking at it, half glass full, half glass empty. I personally like to be a bit of an optimist around this kind of thing and see how, you know, we can actually use this AI as a tool for ourselves to help us get better at the jobs that we do and the businesses that we run. Now, what is scary is this looks so realistic that the whole YouTube space could just eventually be AI generated videos where I don't even need to sit here and record videos anymore. I just give it a script, I upload some videos as a knowledge base so that it understands my style and what I look like, and it recreates the video for me. Now, obviously, we've got tech like HeyGen and 11 Labs where you can clone my voice and we can make an animated character of me. But what if we can now make videos of me walking around the street and doing crazy stuff? Maybe I can fake meeting the King of England, whatever it is. This is kind of scary, and this goes into the whole movie side of things where obviously actors are now worried that they're going to be losing their jobs. It is going to be tough to find out what's real and what's not, what's actually been made by a human and what hasn't. So I do feel like that is kind of concerning when it comes to AI, and it's definitely something that we're going to have to be very conscious of in 2024. Leading to that, we're going to see the rise of deep fakes coming into play. The better this tech gets, the crazier it's going to get. We're going to see videos of Vladimir Putin running through New York with his pants off. Like, it's going to get pretty nuts, and who knows what that could lead to. We don't really understand the implications of that and how it's going to be used. So that's kind of scary. But on a positive note, look at the industries it's going to benefit. Real estate, healthcare, customer service, research and development. We can get our thoughts and ideas out into actual videos now to show people. With customer service, we can now create personalized videos for customer service use cases. Real estate agents will likely be able to show off new properties super easily now. We've got those drone shots. They could do walkthroughs. They could change the furniture inside of the property to your liking or your taste. Think about the opportunities there. What about healthcare? What if we could go to the doctor and they displayed exactly what was wrong with us through text to video? What if we could see what a clogged artery looked like? What if we could see what damage to our kneecap based on an x-ray would look like? Think about the positives here. Think about how in tune we're all going to be and the opportunities at our fingertips. We're going to be able to explain things much better. We're going to be able to get creative more. We're going to get to video concepts much faster and much easier and much cheaper. And as for the advertising and marketing space, this is just going to supercharge small businesses, allowing them to create high quality advertising and high quality content for a fraction of the cost. So look, I for one am very, very excited about this. Yes, some jobs will be put at risk, but there will be other jobs that you can then move into. Bear that in mind. If you're a small to medium business owner, you should be very excited about this because it gives you another AI tool to use that will help your business in so many ways. I'm really looking forward to them dropping this and for us to be able to use it. So I'm going to skip through all of this stuff because, to be honest, I don't even know what it's talking about, so I don't want to bore you guys. But look, we can see here, sampling flexibility can sample widescreen now, widescreen landscape videos rather than just these square. We can now do vertical videos, landscape videos, which is insane. We can use them across our social media. We can use them on YouTube. Think about the opportunities there. Think about the different businesses that you could start. We've got improved framing and composition. You can see an example on the left, and then obviously Sora here is on the right. So actually having a natural kind of framing. So rather than it being all skewed and really AI looking, it's actually now center framed as if a human was filming it and as if a human actually had a brain and was holding the camera the way it should be. You can see here language understanding. So similar to DALL-E 3, they leverage GPT to turn short user prompts into longer detailed captions that are then sent to the video model, basically to generate you a higher quality of output. We've got cartoon examples here as well, which is insane. Think about what you can do there. An adorable kangaroo wearing purple overalls and cowboy boots, taking a pleasant stroll in Johannesburg, South Africa, during a winter storm. And there we go. That is the prompt and the result. So you can actually prompt with videos and images as well, which is absolutely nuts. So we've got a DALL-E image here, and it has been animated by Sora, as you can see. So we really can go from ideation phase all the way to delivery in literally a matter of minutes now. It even works with illustrations, and I really do like this example. Obviously, this is kind of scary for animators, I understand that, but we can even animate these little illustrations that are also made either with DALL-E or by illustrators themselves. Again, look at the opportunities there for ads. An image of realistic cloud that spells Sora, which has now been animated, looks so good. So in an ornate historical hall, a massive tidal wave peaks and begins to crash. So this is the image originally, and they have now turned that into video, which looks great. So what's cool is we can actually extend and shorten videos as well. So what happens is this was the first video and it now gets extended into this. So Sora actually creates this whole timeline. So we can stitch these videos together and use Sora to do the stitching, which is really, really smart. We can use this method to extend a video both forward and backwards to produce a seamless infinite loop. So again, this is going to be great for Reels and your social media. Being able to post these on TikTok and YouTube Shorts is going to be pretty nuts. Now, I'm probably expecting YouTube to come out with some kind of rules around posting AI content and AI videos. They already have pushed something out there. So we may find that, you know, with the announcements of Sora, that is definitely something that they are going to be hot on and going to be trying to manage as best they can. Now, I thought this was crazy. So the input video is of this like Porsche. Now change the setting to be a lush jungle, and you can see that the AI has basically replaced the scenery for this lush jungle now. And you can change that to whatever you want it to be, right? So for film studios, this is going to be insane because you can now shoot something in the desert and you can turn it into being a fucking jungle or a forest, whatever you want it to be. So change the setting to a 1920s with an old school car. Make sure to keep the red color. So again, we're just using this base model and then prompting around it. So it's using the video as the base. And again, it's just made something incredibly cool and just like, it's just mind blowing when you look at it. Again, make it go underwater. So it's created this underwater world, but it's still following that same original video. So we come down to connecting videos, where Sora can now essentially take one video and then seamlessly connect it into the other. So we can see this drone footage, it kind of ends as he drives through this hole, and then it just like morphs into this butterfly. So that's something Sora can do. Again, think of the opportunities there, think about the ads that can be made, think about how your business could be using this. Obviously, we saw this footage of the drone before, and you can see that that drone footage morphs into this other video of this completely irrelevant sort of snowman family scene, right? And it seamlessly does it. And then obviously we've got a chameleon that morphs into this bird, forest chicken, dove thing, which is really cool because that looks like a real animal, which is terrifying. You can imagine like a Jaguar car ad doing this, right? Where they actually morph the Jaguar into the car itself, or a Lamborghini with a bull, whatever it is. The 3D consistency, so we can create like detailed scenes with like field of view and depth interacting with the world. So new strokes along a canvas that persist over time, or a man eating a burger and leaving bites in the burger itself. Like, what is this going to look like in 6 months, 12 months time? I'm sure there's going to be a ton of regulation around it because some crazy stuff is going to come out of this. Minecraft channels are about to blow up. Maybe I'll have to make one myself. But for me, it always boils down to the ad opportunities. So there you have it. That is OpenAI's Sora. Now, in my opinion, this is a huge, huge step for AI, and what this is going to look like in the next 6 months is going to be insane. Some of the businesses that will be built from this and some of the opportunities businesses have to use this tool make me extremely excited. If you did want to find out more about how you can start an AI business yourself, specifically an AI agency selling AI solutions to different businesses, then you can watch some free training down below and see exactly how we do it. Other than that, subscribe to the channel and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.